Hey everyone, my name is Rosa Steele. I'm doing my project over at Dallas, Texas. This is where I currently live and where I was born and raised. So I was really excited to do this project because I never really took the time, I guess, to research and find out more information about my community. So yeah, I was really excited about this and I hope you guys enjoy my presentation. So here we go. Here's a map of Dallas. Looks pretty crazy and hectic. There's a lot going on. So here, obviously, is Dallas. This star I put right here is just show you my zip code and get to help you get a better idea of where I actually live. I went to school in Richardson, which is only like a mile and a half or 2 miles down the road from me. So that just goes to show how far north Dallas I really live. I work in Carrollton, which is about a 20-minute drive with traffic and everything. So that's not bad at all. I have family that lives in Plano, which is about a 15-minute drive. So, like I said, I live in the furthest uh, north suburb of Dallas. Yeah, so next is so the demographics. So I did have a hard time finding specific information that pertained to my zip code, which is 75248. Most of the information I was getting was just Dallas as a whole. It didn't really break too much information down as far as my exact zip code. So some of the stats are a little skewed, but for the most part, I try to get the most accurate information for my zip code as I possibly could. So in Dallas, there's 1.197 million people. 84% of the population is white, 3.5% of the population is Hispanic, 10.5 is Asian, and 1% is black. And the median household income is 158,000, and the average or median house or condo value is just over 352,000. The unemployment rate is 4.7%, and the residents below the poverty level are 3.69, and the median resident age is 55.8. I actually found this a little interesting. Um, Also, maybe it's just because of my environment and my friends and where the places I go and the things I do. I feel like Dallas is becoming more of a city where young people are starting to reside and kind of just coming fresh out of college. There's a lot of job opportunities and stuff like that. So I felt like that fact was interesting. Okay, so just more information continued. So as far as the economy goes, the economy is pretty great. The unemployment rate in Dallas for my zip code is 3.9%, and the U.S. average is 5.2%. The recent job growth is positive, and jobs have increased by 3.9%. The cost of living compared to the rest of the country, so my zip code is 31.8% higher than the US average. And I thought that was also interesting, but it does make sense. Most young people my age, kind of fresh out of college, usually have roommates or live with their family members or parents just because, you know, probably around 500 square feet apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, goes for around $1,200. Anywhere up from 1,600 to 900 without getting into the neighborhoods that are, too sketchy, I guess, is for lack of better words. So here is a graph of kind of just what the housing market looks like, just to put it into perspective. So from January, the beginning of this year, it started to really take off and skyrocket. And now we're here, in November. It's starting, well, September through October. It's kind of took a dip and just plateaued a little, and it looks like the trend's about to go up again. Here, the prices for the homes, so obviously it's really expensive to live here and stuff like that. So next, so the crime rate. So the total murders reported were 136. The rape was 787, robbery 4,181, and assault 3,966. So about the rate per 1,000 is 10%, which isn't terrible, but with such a big city, obviously comes more crime. So the institutions throughout the community. So I live just a few miles down from UTD. That's the University of Texas at Dallas. This is their campus. It's really grown and populated over the course of the last few years. That really helps the economy, with all the students living on and off campus and just contributing to the everyday community and economy as far as like shopping, eating, and so as far as that housing market graph that I showed you guys a few slides back, um, this kind of pertains to this slide also. So State Farm and Toyota just moved their headquarters right outside of Dallas. And State Farm is actually in Richardson, so just a few miles outside of the Dallas zip code. And Toyota moved their headquarters in, I believe, Plano. So I know that doesn't pertain to Dallas exactly, but it does in a sense that all those people, families that have come, across and all from all different parts of the US have are looking for homes, so that's really I think what peaked the housing market and the real estate is because such an influx of people were moving here for their jobs and that sort of thing. And then I put the Dallas Cowboys star because the Dallas Cowboys are the most profitable franchise in all of sports, not just NFL. I think they're worth like $1.3 billion. That's just in merchandise and everything. So obviously that really helps the economy as far as game days and stuff like that. So education, so in Dallas, we have one of the largest proportions and percentage of people with bachelor's degree at 54%. That's ranked second, and also we are the people with 22% of people or the population have a master's degree. Um, that is also ranked pretty high, and then the 3% have doctorate's degree, which is ranked number 3. So I think we really do, by just the sheer fact of these numbers and facts, that we have a great education system from the elementary schools, high schools, to the high schools in the area. So the community assessment, according to the Seeking Good Community article I read, I do believe I live in a great community. The factors um, that I believe make my community great are the safety factors. Although there is some crime, that just comes with the territory with a lot of people. It offers abundance of goods and services. There's plenty of job opportunities and places to work. Offers an identifiable place for social structure. So there's lots of rec centers, things to get involved with the community. And also, the community provides plenty of opportunities for growth and development if that's what you're looking for. And here are my references. That's it. Thanks for watching.